Hey everyone, Lori Skinner from thiscraftersdream.com. Welcome to my Man Card Monday. Today we are going to be using Loyal Leaves stamp set. I'm pretty upset or sad. This stamp set is actually on the retiring list, so this one's going to go away. March 3rd is the last day you can order it. I've really loved this stamp set. It's just so much fun to play with. So we're going to use this one today, and this is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't that beautiful? And then this is the inside. It says, "You are strong, you are loyal, you are true." This would be a perfect card. You could use this for Father's Day, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever. It's just an extremely versatile stamp set with sentiments. So what we are going to do today, let me put the stamp set aside. Okay, so here is the stuff we need. Don't worry about writing down the cardstock sizes and what I use. I will put it in the comments of this video. Okay, so here's the card base, of course, and I always use thick whisper white just because it's so much sturdier for a card base. So this thick whisper white that is just 4.5 by 11, scored at 5.5. I'm going to set that aside. I took a piece of, this is the bright white, and let's see, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and ahead of time I dry embossed it with this Tasteful Textures 3D embossing folder. It's just a super subtle texture. Let's see, can you see that? It's just sorry, my tongue is tied today. It's just a subtle image. So let's see, we'll set that aside. So we are going to stamp our leaves in the background, and what colors I'm using is Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock. That's another color that I'm sad that is leaving. This has just been so much fun. This was part of our 2019-2021 in colors. If you don't know what in colors are, Stampin' Up utilizes in colors to bring in the trendy colors for each season, and they're usually around for 2 years, and then they'll, each year they bring in new colors, but they last 2 years. So Pretty Peacock's already gone. You can't get that one. It's already sold out. Just Jade is in. That's another in color that is the 20 to 22 in color series. And this one is Bermuda Bay. You wouldn't think that these colors would go together, but they really do. They're just so beautiful together. Let me bring in my little paper. Okay, so what I do, let me put them all out. I started with these 2 middle colors just to get my proper placement, and then I added the end ones. Actually, no, I didn't. Let's see, what did I do? I'm trying to remember because I did it a couple different ways. I started with the outside edges and then did the center. That's what it was. Okay, so we'll do Night of Navy first. And we're using this leaf image from the Loyal Leaves. Okay. Stamp the first one. We'll be needing that for sentiments. Where is my Simply Chamois? And Bermuda Bay is on the top. Bermuda Bay is another favorite color of mine. It's just bright. It makes me think of Cabo. Okay. And now we will stamp the 2 center colors. Just Jade. If you can hear my dog, I'm sorry. He hears any little thing and he barks. Okay, just jade. I like how the colors mingle together. And last but not least, the beautiful pretty peacock. About every 5 or 6 years, Stampin' Up! Does what they call a color refresh. They get rid of colors that they don't sell and they're not used very often, and they bring in other colors to help round out the color spectrum. I'm hoping that when the next color refresh, Pretty Peacock will be one of our permanent colors. I love it. Just such a pretty color. Okay, see? So now we have our leaves. I guess I should probably get all the stamping done. Let's stamp the sentiment. This is just, I believe it's, where's my little cheat sheet? It is 1 inches by 2 7/8. Just big enough for that to fit. And we do this with Night of Navy. That looks good. Yep. Okay. All right. Sorry if my head pops in. I'm going to make sure I'm lined up. There we go. Perfect. Okay. See how I have a little itty bitty white spot where you could take your Night of Navy Stampin' Right marker and use a little end. I have some new tips on order. If you didn't know, you can, if your markers dry out, you can refill them by taking a pair of pliers, popping this off, and inside you can add a couple of drops of ink. And there is a company that you can buy replacement tips for. It's kind of awesome. Okay, so that's done. See? Just kind of filled it in. All right, so let's put our card together. We have our card base. Let's add our little DSP. This is one of the many wood textures that's in the In Good Taste designer series paper. It has just all kinds of tile images, wood images. It's just a very textural package of paper. That was a tongue twister for me. Okay, so this gets glued down here. And I just center it on the right side. Now we are going to take linen thread and I'm going to wrap it around. Let me get a little more glue right here. Guess I didn't get any on this edge. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the linen thread is I'm going to wrap it around 5 times and then tie a knot. Oops, I just dropped it on my floor. Glad I have my door closed so my dog doesn't get it. Okay. Where's my scissors? Oops, I didn't get them out. I'm glad I'm able to do all my videos in my craft room so I don't have to run back and get stuff when you forget it. Never fails, you always forget something. Okay, just tie this in a knot. end, you can just move the strings around. Just get a little visual interest. If you see how I'm bending the card a little bit, then it loosens up the strings. Perfect. Okay, now that we have the string tied on and our sentiment stamped, we need to add all the little ink spots. And how I got that effect was I took my dark soft suede Stampin' Blends, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the lid to the brush side, and I'm going to stick the tip in the lid and I'm going to flick it down, and that will send ink spatters all over. See? That looks good. Okay. So now, to finish putting together this card, I'm going to add some dimensionals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one there so it straddles the linen thread, and then one in each corner. Oops, I got it upside down, don't I? Move these strings. Okay, line this up. Looks straight. Sometimes it's really hard for me to see if my things are straight while I'm doing these videos, since I'm not right over the top of it. Now we're going to put some dimensionals. I'm not putting any here because that's going to be hanging over the edge. Let's see. That looks, let me see. Is that straight? Yep, that looks straight. There. See how fast that was? Super quick and simple card. Like I was telling you, you could use any color combination. You can do fall, you can do spring, you could do rainbow if you want. This layout will work with any colors you want. And like I said, keep in mind this Loyal Leaves stamp set. You can only get it through May 3rd. If you would like the stamp set, you can do it two ways. You can click on the link below in the descriptions and it'll take you straight to my store with this stamp set, or you can just go to my online store at thiscraftersdream.com, and up in the top bar it says online store, and then you can just shop away. There is a Stampin' Up has added some new stuff to the clearance rack too, so you may want to stop in there and take a look to see what's there. Okay, we're done, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Man Card Monday. If you did, you can join me back next week. I post this every Monday morning. I'm on Pacific Coast time, so 9 o'clock Pacific Coast. If you're on the East Coast, makes it 11, vice versa. So join me again next week, okay? See you next time. Bye.